Ion Sun Valley's Athlete of the Week is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Patrick Buchanan, agent.
Welcome to the Board Bin. Since 1988, the Board Bin has been supporting Sideways Sports with the best selection of snow and skateboards in Idaho. We have a great variety of rental packages of top quality to choose from, and so much more. The hottest in snow sports, fashion, a women's boutique, an extensive shoe collection, a kids department, and even bathing suits. The Board Bin. Fun in the sun, fun in the snow, gifts for the entire family.
I'm Michael David with Ion Sun Valley Sports, and it's my honor to welcome our Athlete of the Week, Wood River High School tennis player and state champion, Jack Keating. Jack, congratulations. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thank you so much, Michael. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, well, we had to have you on here. We've been trying to make it happen for a while, but with the end of school, you and your partner Mario went in and won the state championship, 4A state championship in doubles. What's that feel like to be a state champ?
It was a pretty incredible feeling. I think now that it's finally set in, it's even better than when, after the match and the celebration, that was kind of a blur, especially just because it's something that since my freshman year, I've kind of wanted to have that accomplishment and that title so much that it's almost sort of weird to have finally been able to accomplish that and to be able to say that I've gotten it, but it was just incredible. Sure.
So you're a junior here, and you said you had your eyes your sights set on this, but
yeah.
You were a singles player, right? And you guys won the doubles. How did you go? You were the number one singles player as a freshman, sophomore, but you ended up playing doubles. How did that happen?
Yeah, so singles has definitely always been my prerogative. I never thought, ever in 1,000 years, that I'd end up playing doubles throughout my high school career.
Right.
But I actually ended up playing a lot with the adults men league throughout the winter, and they primarily play doubles. So that definitely helped my doubles game. And one of our coaches plays, so he knew both, and Mario also did. So he knew both of us could play doubles. And we ended up playing, and we started out both in singles. And Mario actually beat me earlier on in the year.
Right.
And then I came back and I beat him. So we were kind of switching
going
around.
back and forth.
Right.
In 1 and 2.
And then after the Capital tournament, our coaches kind of decided that there were some singles players that were going to make the competition really tough.
Okay, so it was almost like a strategy as you're looking forward to the state tournament to say, oh, okay, you maybe this is a pathway that you could go towards this championship.
For sure. Doubles was definitely our best shot at bringing home a state title.
Right. So, but it was well into this season when you guys got together and started playing. So, you didn't have a lot of practice compared to a lot of people in the season, right?
Definitely not. I think we played 2 district doubles matches, and then we played 1 tournament together, but that ended up only being around 3 or 4 matches because it ended up getting canceled.
Right.
So when we played these other teams in the state tournament that had been playing together all their lives. In fact, the team we played in the state championship were twins.
Oh, wow.
So, so they'd been playing together for a long time.
Since they were little.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And they probably knew what each other was going to do. Talk a little bit about the differences between singles and doubles. I mean, there's some new things, right? And some different things.
For sure. Singles can definitely be a brutal game. A lot of the time it's just focusing on outlasting your opponent, and that's something that Mario is super good at, because he could stay kind of farther behind on the baseline and just
long rallies,
track down every single ball. And doubles is definitely more fast-paced. The point of the game is definitely to try and find those angles and try to put the ball away. So you're playing a lot more inside of the court. You want to get up to the net as much as possible. And in singles, you definitely want to get to the net, but the game's changing where it's more based on the baseline.
Right. So you obviously enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And your coaches and you were involved in this decision. Did you and Mario did you go into this state tournament saying, "Hey, we got this thing"?
I don't think we went in thinking that, I guess. I think we thought we had a pretty good shot at it. I don't think we were the favorites. That team we played probably would have beaten us 7 or 6 times out of 10.
In the finals.
Right. But we came in and we actually ended up being the 4 seed. which worked out super well
That was a good
to
draw
us
for you
because
guys.
the 2 and 3 seeds were super strong teams, and the number 1 seed, who was there because of their past experience together, ended up being an easier match for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but you made it to the finals, and you're like, we got this thing now.
We were definitely, I don't think we were expecting to win, really. We kind of were coming in, and we had just seen them play a super amazing semifinal match against a team from Middleton. And the championship team was from Century.
Right.
And so I don't think we were expecting much, and we came in and we just played out of our minds.
Played a pretty much a perfect match, right?
And I think it was the first time that we as a team had really experienced this. And this is something that's super important in doubles. We no longer were 2 singles players playing together on the same court. We were one cohesive unit that was able to we kind of anticipated.
Came together at the
exactly.
At the right time,
we anticipated each other's moves. We were moving in unison, and I think really that match was the first time that we'd have been able to.
That's great.
Yeah, get that connection.
Good timing to get that connection.
Yeah, for sure.
Mario was here as an exchange student from Spain. Now he's gone. Does that mean next year you're back to being a singles player?
Yeah, I think it does. We're moving back. It should be a fun year. Hopefully, we can bring home another state championship.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's a nice goal to have. And then we'll have you back on here to do that. You've been playing tennis since you were little. What was your inspiration or your role model to get into tennis competitively?
Yeah, I actually started playing tennis at Atkinson's Park. I think that was the first time anybody had ever fed me a ball. And my dad had always grown up playing tennis too in New Orleans.
Your dad's a good player. Can you beat him now?
I think I can. We haven't played an actual match in a while, but I hope I can at this point.
I bet you can. That's great. So you're a junior. Next year's a senior. Do you envision tennis in your future after high school?
I think so. It's definitely a sport I love, and it definitely depends on where the college I go to. If I end up going to if I end up going to a D1 school, then definitely my level's not high enough to play there.
Okay.
As we've seen, just the game has just gotten so competitive at that level.
Right.
But at a D3 school, I might try to walk on, and if not, there's also always club tennis, which is super fun.
But the wonderful thing about tennis is now you've got this sport to play for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for being on with us, Jack.
Of course.
It's great to hear about that. Congratulations. Go back and grab another state title next year.
Thank you so much, Michael.
My guest has been Jack Keating, Wood River High School tennis. I need to thank our sponsors for making Athlete of the Week possible. Patrick Buchanan of State Farm Insurance, Sun Valley Associates, a tradition of excellence since 1962, the Boardman, fun in the sun and fun in the snow, and Zenergy's new studio, Pivot. Get over there for a workout. I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, keeping my eye on Wood River Valley sports and Wood River Valley state champions for you.
Eye on Sun Valley, daily local news from beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho.